Chumps for rumps. Unbelievably good. Unbelievably good.
The
Peanut
wet
butter
fart
jelly
at the end
jams.
of
You kidding me?
the wet fart at the end of that drop just fit in very perfectly.
Get your bidets. Chumps for rumps.
Brick, this was your favorite movie of the year, right?
It has definitely got my attention from like the first 3 minutes and then lost it immediately afterwards. Hell yeah. Favorite movie of all time.
Okay. So let's just start. This is the definition of a popcorn flick. 33%
popcorn flick. No. This doesn't get the popcorn flick rating. Well, actually, go ahead. Go finish your Rotten Tomatoes rant. I guess technically, in terms of what we declared popcorn, it might be.
We said that anything with a spread of 35% or more between critics and fans was a popcorn flick.
Correct. Go ahead.
33% from critics, 79% from fans.
79% from fans.
I'm not
really?
do me math here, but that qualifies for a popcorn flick.
That makes sense. Yeah, the math is sound, people.
You know, normally I'd go through like the directors and all that shit.
Canceled.
Going for this.
They're all canceled.
You don't cancel a director.
Cancel. Apparently, the director of Uncharted got canceled.
About 9 of them did, yeah.
Exactly. So you can cancel director.
Weinstein got canceled, so fuck that.
Yeah, he's canceled. A lot of people can get canceled. I canceled him.
Okay, fine. We won't spend too much time on this, but if you haven't seen the trailer for this, Vin Diesel has nanites in his blood. This is based on a comic book. It's a Dark Horse comic. I want to read this real quick. This is a quote from Vinny. This is my second Vin Diesel quote today. So,
swag.
I think what Bloodshot does is that it opens the door for all of them in reference to other Dark Horse properties. I think you're going to see all of them. I think that if you're, I'm sorry, this is Valiant, not Dark Horse. Duh. I think if you're a fan of Valiant,
everyone knows that.
You're going to be delighted to hear, and I think they're going to wait until the movie comes out, but they're going to start putting into the press all of the Valiant books that are going into the cinematic universe. It's going to be very exciting. So, literally the only other Valiant comic that I can think of is Rai, which is basically a samurai guy. I've never read Bloodshot, never read Rai. I don't know anything about this shit, but
Rai so serious.
That sounds like you're not into this cinematic universe, Brick.
I'm looking up Valiant comics as we speak because I have no idea what they are.
I mean, why would that matter if this was their first foray into movie making and you hated this one? Why would you think that? Like, you would think they'd put their best foot forward, right?
Right. You would think that would be their number one go-to. Damn, it's not looking good. I'm trying to find anything about this. So I guess their acclaimed comics are, this is all from Wikipedia. They purchased 2 video game publishers. That's intriguing. But Shadow Man Turok, the dinosaur game.
Okay.
I guess.
Exo Manowar, I didn't realize that was Valiant. Yeah,
so they have a couple of different Iron Man runs, it looks like. I think that might have been
Exo Manowar is basically
alongside Marvel's Iron Man. I guess I should.
That makes sense.
Better. Yeah. I don't care. Mark should be here to talk about this one. I don't care. I
don't think that he even reads Valiant.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Well,
so it just kind of is what it is. I don't know. Do you want to see more of this? Do you want to see a cinematic universe?
No, I don't care. But like the concept of it sounds like it's going to be a Jason Bourne type of movie. But it's like, I don't know. Was there supposed to be comedy in there? Right? There was some levity.
There definitely was not. I think if anything, you just laugh at how ridiculous Vin Diesel is in this. This is the archetypical Vin Diesel role where he's super ultra badass, even though he's kind of not in real life. I don't know. Like it's like Dominic Toretto, Triple X, all these roles that he's kind of falling into that Tom Cruise mold where he has to be the best at everything always.
Ugh.
What were his flaws in this movie?
There weren't. He was like supposed to be an edgy psycho, but like
he wasn't.
I know, that's what I'm saying. They didn't teeter between that very much at all. They go from him going 0 to 100 because he finds out what his past was, which is a traumatic mega murder of him and his wife in the very beginning scene, due to some crazy crazy psycho trying to, just for no reason really. And then he's like kind of joking around after he realizes he was, brought back from the dead. So he like, I don't know. There wasn't a consistency there that I liked. And is it even a Vin Diesel classic without him immediately taking off the coat into a wife beater tank top, a white tank top?
Triple X, he had like the big fur coat, took it off, just shirtless. Yeah.
Shirtless, no, it's always the white tank. Fast and Furious, always a white tank. White beater.
Let's call it what it is.
Exactly. Yeah. And
who wear those probably beat their wives.
Yeah, but why would they use soldiers that died traumatic deaths? If they didn't have PTSD from the horrible death, they definitely did from waking up and realizing it,
That's okay. So let's back up a little bit. If you watch the trailer for this, the big twist, which is that nothing that they programmed him to believe was real, and they were just using him to assassinate targets. Like they were implanting memories into his brain to falsely have him go on these revenge killings.
Exactly. They got Morty's mind blown into mass murder, into a mega murderer.
I will say though, I really did like the scene. It was really intense. The you got the Talking Heads song playing in the background, the psycho killer, and like the guy dancing, and he's super unhinged and kills his wife. Like I'm a sucker for revenge movies. So absolutely, I'm good. But everything after that was just not good. That was the problem.
Very, I want to say like generic. It was like, oh, okay.
It is. Because you've seen this movie a million times. It's
exactly
RoboCop or whatever, any other time that you've seen like an augmented human being. It's the same fucking story. So they tried. I was excited to see this movie because I thought that they were taking a different take on it, like with the whole mental trick thing, the false memories they implanted in his brain.
Sure.
They didn't. It was the same shit.
Exactly. I also, the thing that got me the most behind this whole thing was, if you're going to enhance a person, make them enhanced. Don't make them the dumbest thing of all time. They had people that apparently lost limbs. They had people that like they gave arms to. One guy was blind, so they put cameras into his titties, his chest plate, and so now he just is terrible at knowing how tall things are. Or why would you want to look from a foot and a half shorter? It's like, you're gonna make me see through the looking glass of someone who aggressively has their head shoved out their ass. Like, what is this? This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
How many like low-hanging door frames did he hit his head on?
Oh, that if they should have made that a running joke. They should have made that a running joke. This guy literally is bumping his head into signs and dumb things because the workmanship on that. His eyes were fine. He didn't even have like a blindfold on or anything like that. Like, it was disgusting. He just had like cloudy eyes. Put the cameras in there. Regular position. Standard. Make them taller. No shorter. Stupid.
Yeah, well, I guess like for me that'd be useful to see how everybody else sees the world instead of being a giant. But
yeah, why would you want to have an overview when you can look up at people and not see a lot of things? Stupid.
Fair point. So let's talk about Vin Diesel in this movie specifically. When they actually do kill his wife, or you think they kill his wife, I was like, oh shit, Vin Diesel is acting. But then for the rest of the movie, he was completely overacting. So this was not great. Like, the performances weren't great. The more I talk about it, the less I like this movie. It was perfectly serviceable.
And we know what category this goes into. I wish you had the drop.
There is no, okay, a little behind inside baseball here. Everybody knows the FX song that's like, FX
has the movies.
If you go try to find that commercial on YouTube, there are a million different versions of something. Like they cut it differently every time. It's always somebody else, somebody different who's singing like FX has the movie. One guy, I got into this death spiral of FX commercials. Instead of calling it FX, he calls it effects. And it was really frustrating for me. And I was like, well, I'm definitely not using that sound.
Effects has the movies.
Is that your Borat?
He kind of. It's that guy mixed with Borat.
My wife watches FX.
She watches FX, and I think she likes all the movies because they're the same. I think it is either G.I. Joe, or it might have been Bloodshot, or it might have been Pacific Rim, but they're all the same.
Literally all the same. This will be on FX in 3 months.
Mm-hmm. If FX was smart, actually, FX has been making some good shows out there recently. Dave is a great show. Also pairing up with Hulu so they get their shows out there because cable was dying faster than people with it's dark. Yep, we can cut that, baby.
Nope, staying in.
Whatever.
You're already out there.
I stand by it. I stand by it.
You fucking know that.
Whatever. I didn't finish it. Okay. I don't feel that as bad now, actually. So thank you.
Do you know what else this movie had that I absolutely hate? Is the guy who's the antagonist and is a dick for absolutely no discernible reason. The other guy who had robot legs was just a fucking complete asshole for no reason.
He's got robot legs.
So that's way cooler.
That is way cooler to have robot legs.
Real legs. My ankles and knees hurt constantly.
My ankle cracks so much. I can't, honestly. Yeah, then you don't have to squat anymore either. You're just like, sorry.
Give me robot legs.
What am I going to do? Make this metal stronger? Just go ahead and add some more metal there. That's stronger now. Kill myself. All right, see you.
You just want titty eyes, don't you?
I think I need titty eyes now. I've really turned on it. I'm looking at my titties, seeing how
gross saying titty eyes.
Titty eyes.
Something about that isn't right.
I can't get down there. I know she's so cute. I know puppies are the best.
Was any of this movie like surprising to you in any way? Were there any twists or turns that you cared about?
This movie was honestly just a blur of Vin Diesel and him. He did choke slam somebody into a bathtub. I was there for that. I think if they made a movie about Bloodshot, we probably should see a lot more blood, and I think they should have made it R.
It absolutely should have been rated R because you had an opportunity to be super gory over the top. And eventually, I can only watch Vin Diesel get shot without feeling anything so many times. Then it gets really redundant and you're just doing the same shit over and over again.
There's no stakes.
They way overused the slow-mo in this where he's just getting shot repeatedly.
Yeah, look at his skin coming back to his face. Whatever.
What did you think about the, I guess, secondary KT played by Isa Gonzalez?
She was more of a robot than everyone that had robot parts.
Explain.
She was very, nothing discernible about her besides that she was good looking. She was fine. I thought she was fine. She didn't grab my attention by any means.
Dickhead guy.
Yeah, but I mean, again, the whole movie, there wasn't anything that stood out to me, which is the problem. Like the whole thing was just a blob of cookie cutter, mix it all in. There's nothing stood out. Give me blood. Give me some give me something. I think I'm surprised they went PG-13 on this. Is what I'm surprised at.
Should have been rated R, no doubt.